What's going on, everybody? Knight's Edge here again. Got another little quick list video for you. I like doing these are pretty fun. Figure I got them in from Mr. Eddie and Pons. Some of these knives are theirs respectively, so big shout out to them for letting me borrow these. Pons and Mr. Eddie are always in the live streams, great members of the community, and I really appreciate you guys let me borrow some of your awesome knives, man. And actually, man, holy crap, 2 of them belong to me. But anyway, yeah, go check out Mr. Eddie _411 on Instagram. Pond, say hey to him in the live streams. Really appreciate you guys. So this is my favorite front flippers. Now I have bad experiences with front flippers because I think the first couple that I handled when I was just kind of like getting into the habit, I mean the hobby, the knife community anyway, the first couple front flippers I handled weren't really up to snuff, I don't think, and these have really changed my perspective on front flippers. Starting out, number 5, you got the Vosteed and Kylo. This is a newer one, and there I go messing the front flipper up, the first one. But this is a really good front flipper. This has got the Rancor lock. These are on sale right now. Vosteed Knives, you can go on their website. I do have an affiliate link with them if you want to check them out down below. These are pretty awesome, man. Really, I mean, it feels thick, it feels super premium. I really like this one. If you want to check it out, if you want to wait a little bit, I will have a full review. I don't think I've reviewed this one yet, but the Vosteed and Kylo, really awesome knife. I mean, it's a regular flipper too, but that front flipper on this one works pretty darn good. You know, even if you're like me and you're not, you know, the most adept at front flipping. So that's number 5. Going down the list here, number 4, the new breed EDC Clydesdale. I couldn't leave it off the list, man. This is an awesome knife. Works really well with the front flipper. I prefer the middle finger flick opening. You know, that to me is just a little bit better on this one than the front flipper. But the front flipper also works just fine. And what an awesome knife, man. Loot 10 Techs did an excellent job on this one. And was kind enough to send me that one, you know, even after they were sold out and everything. So I really appreciate that, Loot 10. If you're listening, big shout out to you, man. He's got another design coming out. Y'all go check him out. He's live on Saturday afternoons. And this is an awesome knife, man. New breed EDC Clydesdale, 14C28N on that blade steel, titanium on the handle. Just an all-around great knife. It'd be higher on the list, but the list is just for, you know, what I think is the best front flippers. Now, this is one of my favorite knives that I've tried so far, but this is just a front flipper list. So, number 3, courtesy Mr. Eddie, you've got the KnivesShipFree X Series Alacron. Really good knife, really cool jig titanium inlay, backspacer, everything about this knife just screams awesome. M390 on the blade steel, really cool grind, really nice knife, man. I did a full review on that one if you guys want to check it out, but the front flipping action on this one is just insane. Now the thumb studs do kind of rival that. That's why it's not higher on the list, because of this neat little groove that you got right here. It's kind of like a ramp for your thumb to access it. But the front flipper, man, this is super fidgety for me. I can just sit there and front flip this thing all day. You know, that front flipper works really well, and that's why it's number 3 on the list. So getting higher and higher on the list as we go, we'll do number 2 on the list, again courtesy of Mr. Eddie. The Berg Blades Sweeney. I'm not editing that out, I promise. Berg Blade Sweeney, awesome knife, man. This is look at that pocket clip, man. I always like to call it the wrong thing, Mr. Eddie, that Timascus pocket clip. You got these beautiful inlays on here, beautiful nebula blue fat carbon fiber, I believe. This blade shape is just super cool, you know, very little you know, billboarding on there, really clean looking design, really sleek, really modern. And that front flipper on this one, man, I mean, you can also very easily and really, you know, fidgety to do it with the middle finger flip. But that front flipper on this one, to me, you know, that front flipper is where it's at on this one. This is just definitely surprised the heck out of me with the way that you can open and close that knife very easily with that front flipper. All right, so move this one down a little bit. I know I said top 5, but you know, it wouldn't be a Knight's Edge video unless I messed something up or added something in, right? So we'll do an honorable mention. So instead of top 5, we'll do top 6, I guess. This one's an honorable mention just because of the fact that it's not in really, I mean, you know, some people don't front flip it at all. But to me, this one is an awesome front flipper. And that is the Spyderco Shaman, man. Look at that. Look at those beautiful met and embossed scales. I just wanted to show it off one more time, to be honest, which is why I put it on the list. But really super cool. Oil slick titanium met and embossed scales. Beautiful knife. Whenever you front flip it the right way, anyway, if I can do it. Yeah. If you front flip it, you'll flip it out and you'll look at it and you'll discover that it does have the 15V, awesome 15V, super edge retentive, one of the I think the most edge retentive steel I own. I mean, I've got Maximum and K390, but from my experience, man, this 15V is second to none with edge retention. This shit's wicked. It's crazy. Got the big brown bear. That's what that symbol is. BBB heat treatment on there on this particular Shaman. Just an awesome knife. Awesome all-around knife. Had to put it on the list because I do like playing around with the front flipper on it. Even though it's not like ideal, you know, I mean, if I'm opening this thing most of the time, I do use the Spidey hole to kind of open it with most of the time whenever I deploy it. You know, that's like my preferred method, but that front flipper is kind of like an added little bonus, you know, on this one. That's kind of why I wanted to put it as an added little bonus of a knife on the video. So anyway, that one is an honorable mention. That's why I'm put on the side there. Is the Spyderco 15V Shaman. Now, coming in at number 1, and this is going to be very controversial. I'm sure everyone's going to have a number 1 in your own heart in the comment section. Let me know what your number 1 is. You know, it's probably not going to be what I put as number 1. I highly doubt it because all you probably have a ton more experience than me at front flipper knives, or you know, maybe less. I don't know. But this is a relative list, right? And this is my opinion. In my opinion, front flipper wise, the one knife that has made me prefer to carry it because of the front flipper on it, an awesome front flipper of a knife, is the Kizer Militao. Awesome front flipping action, man. This thing is just it's crazy. It's crazy smooth, you know. And I know why. Thanks to the Ponds, by the way, for letting me borrow this awesome, beautiful knife. I know why after carrying it and after fidgeting with it like a crazy person for hours on end, I know why this one is on a lot of people's top list. That, and along with the fact that I believe that DLC version's, you know, the most popular version, but this one's really great. This is awesome. It's, you know, in my opinion, it is very well underpriced. You know, it's a great deal on this knife. $159.99. Kizer's link down below too if you want to check them out. Share, sell link. It does help the channel. If not, that's fine too. But man, look at this thing. Look how smooth that front flipper is on there. You know, if I pull this out of my pocket, this is one of the only knives that I don't immediately go for the middle finger flick, which also works awesome on this one. Now, does totally work awesome, but that front flip on this one is my first instinct just because it works so good, you know. It really deploys awesomely with that front flipper. And that's it, y'all. The Kizer Militao number 1. We'll go down the list again. Spyderco Shaman, honorable mention. Vosteed and Kylo, New Breed EDC Clydesdale, Pinion Knives Alacron, Bird Blade Sweeney, and of course the Kizer Militao. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the list. Let me know what you guys think. You know, whether you love it, you hate it, you're totally against it, it's a terrible list, you love every knife on it, whatever. Let me know what your favorite front flippers are, for sure. In the comments, please let me know. I'm really curious. You know, these are some of the ones I've had experience with that definitely merit being on this list, in my opinion. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to listen to me ramble on and on more about knives. I really appreciate everyone out there that's a Patreon channel member. You guys are awesome, man. This is an awesome community, and I'm happy to be part of it. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Stay sharp.